Hey guys, Scott here, Pine Barren Craftsman. I want to talk about my health. I got a health update. This is probably the high point uh, of my life. I think physically, right now. I think I'm not as strong as I was in the past, but I think the best in my entire life. Period. Um, and I want to thank everybody that was interested in the beginning when I started talking about it, you know, about my health, my blood test, and all that. Got a little scared, when I got the bad doctor's report. I think everybody goes through this because as I've opened up on the channel, I've gotten a lot more feedback from friends and family about things that they're going through, and like, I don't know if it's a point of pride. But it's like once you let your guard down and you talk about stuff that's going on in your life, you realize other people like let down their guard and they go for it. So when I first started the channel, I was at the beginning of the process of trying to get healthy, getting back to my, the right body weight and the right feeling. And I started slowly with the diet, started, flushing fluids. I haven't drank any soda in about 2 months. If I had one glass of soda, it might have been as a mistake at some dinner we had out, but that was it. I've eaten just the regular chocolate, the dark chocolate that I like as snacks. I still eat a lot of chocolate, but I've cut out almost all other sugar. No more potato chips. I've had a couple of meals with some meat, some red meat, I've eaten some chicken. I've eaten some vegetables, mostly vegetables, salads, like almost every lunch is salads. Breakfast is still my granola bar, my Cliff bar. I actually purchased these kids bars for my son, and we realized that they have peanuts in them, and it's probably not the best thing to feed him, so because he has peanut allergy. So I've been snacking on them. So I'm eating like maybe a bar and a half because I'm getting hungry after my workouts before lunch. I've cut back my cheeses. I've cut back portion sizes. I've been watching portion sizes. I'm happy to say that I'm down to 172, 170. I've been down as low as 168. Been fluctuating right around there. I weigh myself a lot. But now here's the deal. I'm doing workouts to build muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. So I'm going to stop looking at the scale because I feel like I'm doing good. My blood pressure's been really good. I've been under 120 and whatever, 88, whatever it's supposed to be. I've been right where it needs to be. There's times where I read it's like 133, 135. I had a couple high ones here and there, higher than normal. No more that 140s, 150s that I was getting. I think it's all about the weight loss. That's fixed that. I hear my friends and family who's taking cholesterol medication, who's taking this, taking that. And I just don't want to have it. I can do it. I'm physically able to lose the weight. I got to do it. And that's the challenge. So this thing I'm playing with here, I was interested in see what you guys thought about it. If you ever used one of these before. This is a pincher. It's a pinch. It says push, right? You put your fat in here. And as you push, right, you line up the press arrow. See the arrow is there, press, and that lines up. That means you're giving it enough resistance. Any more, you're going to just hurt yourself. So it gives you like a little bit of a torque, like you have a torque wrench where you should be on the torque setting for how hard you're pinching your fat. And the thing with this is like you got to figure out where you're going to pinch. Like, what are you going to pinch? You're going to pinch here? Where are you at there? Are you pinching here? You gotta find where there's some meat. I got like a little bit of like back fat, I guess, up underneath the back lats. I don't know if it's fat, but I can't flex it. So if I can't get it to go away when I flex that area of the muscles, then I'm guessing that's fat. So that's what I'm pinching. But there's other areas that are like, you can't get nothing. So that's a good thing. So I came out to being like 11, right? 11 millimeters of fat. It's basically like skin rolled over on itself. But the diagram and the paperwork I'm reading that came with this, it says lean. lean, lean, lean. And it's like there's a pretty good area. So I guess it's better to use this when you're looking for gains rather than weighing yourself, because the weight is the deceiving thing. You could have just eaten a meal. You could have just, for all disgusting conversation, you could have used a bathroom. Things change, from morning to night with your weight. So I'm going to start ignoring the weight a little bit and not be so obsessed, especially because I want to build muscle. And I feel great. So don't get hooked on what you weigh. I'm going to tell you right now, to me, what is attractive to me, I've always asked women what they think guys are attractive, what's attractive. As far as what I'm looking for in girls, I like whatever the proportions are if they work, right? So if your proportions are tall, right, and you're a little wider, that's fine, a little heavier. If you're short and you're lean, that works. If you're short and wider, sometimes, there's an attractive, realm to all these things. So we have to get away from the numbers, right? And we've been talking about this. People know about this, like the Victoria's Secret catalog is like whatever. Like that's this crazy ideal. Nobody can get to that sick. To me, it's not even attractive as much as a regular curvaceous or voluptuous type person. So it's all matter of preference. But if the person that you're talking to is attractive to you, what difference does it make, right? It doesn't matter how they look or what they look like or what they weigh or what their average fat mass index is. You go pinching things. When you're vibrant and you're healthy and you're in your healthy realm as far as your blood work and your cardio and your mental health, it's wide open. And I think this is like obvious. I think people know this already, but I guess looking through the eyes of somebody that might be single and trying to attract a mate or attract a significant other or a companion, you want to put your best foot forward. But to me, sometimes I think it goes too far. Like you got people that lose too much weight and then they look sick, like I got that question already at the food store the other day. They said, "Are you all right? You feeling all right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm in the best shape of my life, or it's probably the last 25 years. Are you feeling all right?" I said, "Yeah." I guess I look sick. I guess maybe because one moment you see somebody at 190 and then you see them at 169 or 170. I guess that's a little bit of a shock, but I still see things I don't like. Look at that. Look at that. You gotta get the length, check the nose length. This thing is funny. If I was you and I was listening to this video, I would have hope that if you're at the beginning of your process of losing weight, to think positive and all the negative things in the world. Like we get affected by, political, and we get affected by environmental, like it's cold and rainy. But today I got up and I did my ab workout. Check out my ab workout. I did a time lapse. I threw in a bunch of just quick little workouts that I was doing. Nothing works better on my abs so far than shoveling about 2.5 foot of snow off my buddy's trailer to get this C10 that I bought. That I felt it in my stomach. I felt it everywhere. All these new muscles that I've been using, when you go out into the field to do a manual labor job where you're doing like just regular manual labor, you'll feel those muscle groups coming online, and you'll be like, wow, all right, like I did all that work here. Like I felt it in my chest, my shoulders. And I know very vividly that when I was trying to shovel like last summer, I was only feeling it in my back and my neck and my shoulder. I wasn't feeling anything here. So there's the strength. The overall body is pulling together. My calves have increased in diameter. They're leaner, if that can even be said. I can see they're being ripped and shredded, but there's some size to the muscles. So I'm happy. Like all these calf extensions I've been doing are working. It's a slow incremental change because these are areas that are going to always be problematic for me. So, but I see a difference. I'm never going to have horses' legs or tree trunk stumps, to walk on like some of these giants. But I'm going to get there. I'm going to get to my best version. I want to be able to put the boots on and not roll ankles over every twig and branch. Because this terrain out here is it's not flat in the least. It's everything but flat. So just a simple task of walking to the bottom of the field to back up. You look up the hill, you got to go up maybe 50, 100 foot of elevation to get back up to your house. So that's another tidbit. If you're looking for a homestead, buy somewhere flat. Watch the hills. Everything you're doing is going to be on an incline. This is a fun one. It's a positive one. Thank you guys for following along. I'm in good health as far as I can tell, mentally and physically. You let me know if you think I need to shape up something else. Like, share, subscribe. Try sharing some. I'd appreciate it. I think I'll get more subscribers if we share more. And just pick out your favorite one. You don't got to share everything I do. Just pick out one that you think might help somebody. That's like a little challenge. If you watch this video this far, you're one of my diehard fans, and I appreciate it. And fans, one of my friends, one of my subscribers on here. If you could share it with somebody that you think it might help, it'll help me out. It'll keep me motivated to continue the channel like I've been doing and bring out more content. Thanks.